This is
Eric and Gord. What if we're right?
Live right now.
Are You Ready?
Find and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
Give me the thing that says that we're recording. There it is. Just came up.
So don't say anything stupid.
Right. Want me just to hang up now?
You ask, we get a network show. They're like, guys, whatever you do, don't say anything stupid. We both just get up and walk out.
Just leave. Okay. We're still getting paid, right? Oh man. Okay. So like I said, eat something you normally wouldn't. I live by that because I do. I eat. I always want to try something new. Big example of that for me is like I'm a big fan of seafood. I will try any type of seafood for the most part. I will not eat shark fin soup. I'm against that one. But otherwise, anything else I'm good to eat. I will eat a shark, just not the fins. But one of the things that I've tried multiple times on multiple different sort of flavorings and cooking styles and everything else is mussels. I've just never liked them. Never liked the texture. Never liked the smell. Never liked any of the sauces that have been with it. Just nothing ever seemed to work, and they're just always just gross. This restaurant in town, it's called Pretty Rad is the name of the thing. It's a secondary business of a place called Rad Brothers. It's a really low, more upper scale sort of thing. Well, they have this drunken Cajun spiced mussels. And I'm like, girlfriend was all over that. She has to try those. She's a big fan. She loves the mussels. I'm like, all right, let's fucking try them out. I started off having one, ended up having over half of it. I could not get enough of this stuff. The texture of them was beautiful. The sauce that it was in was, that's the reason why you ate it. This goes back to what Derek always says. Nobody eats this stuff because on its own. It's always what you put on it. Garlic butter, it's always going to be good. The sauce that was with this was just the most, oh God, it was fucking delicious. Oh, loved it. So,
allow me to jump in here.
Yes.
The only thing that could make me attempt seafood is if this Fukushima thing happens. Maybe that'll make it taste a lot better.
Give it that natural glow we've been looking for.
I do not share Gord's enthusiasm for trying things new. I eat Domino's pizza 4 nights a week. If I could make it 5, I would. And I'm happy. I love it. I'm good with that. I will come to your country. I'll watch you guys eat your food. I will not eat your food. It's all gross and weird. And I don't like any of it. I don't like... I very, very few culturally diverse foods that I enjoy. I like Indian food. I love a good vindaloo. That's about it. If you're going to say, like, I like pasta, I'll go to Italy and try pasta.
Handmade pasta. So good.
If it comes out of the ocean, it belongs back in the ocean. And it doesn't need to pass through me first. No, that shit doesn't need to be eaten. You don't have to do that to yourselves anymore. If it is a fungus of any kind, it's not edible. I don't care if you can eat it and not die. That doesn't mean it's edible. Fucking truffle. It looks like a shriveled up fucking nut.
Burnt nut.
Disgusting.
Oh,
and everyone's lying. Nobody likes truffles. They taste like fucking shit.
Oh, they taste like garlic. It's heaven.
The emperor's new clothes. Everyone's lying to everyone else just so they don't look like the asshole who ate the shriveled nut.
My second favorite sea salt is black truffle sea salt.
And let me get in on that little scam too. This fucking Himalayan pink sea salt. What fucking sea is in the Himalayas?
Well, it's not. It's a dried up sea.
It's a Himalayan
it's a
pink
sea.
sea.
It's a dried up giant bed.
Shut up, liars. Found a bunch of salty mud on the side of a mountain and sold it to a bunch of yuppies.
It's got a high iron content in it, which is good for the body.
Yeah, because you got to be high to fucking come up with that idea.
Come on. 99.9% of all food out there, you'd have to be high in order to think about, I need to put that in my mouth.
Oh, you guys are all weird. Just weird. I love different cultures. I would love to travel the world. Do this podcast from a different country every night would be amazing. Oh, I will pack my own lunches. Thank you.
Just need to do a quick stopover. Where are we going, sir? Closest Domino's?
Every bad disease you can get in another country is either from the food or the water. That's it. The only way you get sick in another country.
You're not lying. That's it. That's exactly it.
That is the one time where I will drink bottled water, but with the caveat, I will bottle tap water and take it with me. Canadian tap water.
That's right.
I will not buy your bottled water because I won't buy your bottled air.
That's right.
It's right there in the atmosphere.
Walk outside. There it is. And tap water. You just got to walk to the fucking sink. It's right there. Okay. So after that one, after you eat something you normally wouldn't, learn a new skill.
It's going to be a long show.
Yep. So yeah, learn a new skill. I absolutely. I mean, your whole life should be about learning fucking skills and learning new things.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Do not go to bed at night if you haven't learned one thing new.
That could be your thing for today. You didn't know that? You just learned something.
You just learned something. You can go to bed. You've earned the right to go to sleep. This next one is great. Get a regrettable makeout story.
Oh, one. You can have a bunch of mine then. If you need, I got plenty to go around. We can share.
Sleepover somewhere haunted.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think so.
Or if you want to ease your way into it, you can go to one of numerous haunted restaurants.
Or if you want to just dive right in there, go to Neverland Ranch.
There's that one too. For the record, the Spaghetti Factory in Vancouver. That is a well-known haunted spot, and I got served by a ghost there.
Yeah, there's just a bum named Eddie who lives there at night. It's not a ghost.
No, it was a strange thing. I watched myself and the person I was with. We watched the server come over and pour both of our drinks. And when that server walked away, less than 15, 20 seconds later, the server walked up to us and said, "Hey guys, would you guys like some more water?" I'm like, "No, the server's just here." She's like, "What server?" I looked down, our glasses are still empty. We just saw her. She goes, "You just got visited."
Yeah, you smoked a lot of weed before you went, and the busboy filled your drinks. Well, the waiter was not there. That's not a big mystery. There's always 75 people milling around there.
So there's that. And the in downtown Toronto, there's the Keg. It's called the Keg Mansion. It's literally a restaurant in what used to be a former giant mansion, and it's apparently haunted.
Many a building. There's a tour of Vancouver you can do if you guys are into that shit. There's a tour you can do of all the hauntings of Gastown. It's actually pretty cool.
Yes, it is. Never actually did. I did the history of Seattle when I was down there in Seattle, but I didn't do it in BC. Very strange.
It's all the hauntings. It's not just like the history. They do the haunt, and they go through like the underground.
Yeah, yeah.
But not the real underground. There's one below the one they take the tourists through.
That's right.
But there is a for real legit underground tracks that go under Vancouver because there was a city below where Vancouver now sits.
That's right.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Seattle has the same basic sort of thing. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, very neat. Sleepover somewhere haunted. Stay awake for 24 hours.
Well, I don't know if that's necessary. It's kind of cool if it's for a good reason.
Yeah, don't just sit there and twiddle your fucking thumbs and stick a thumb up your ass. I mean, do something with that 24 hours. Stay awake for 24 hours.
I think I've got my fill of those.
Yeah, ditto.
The last couple of years. So,
attend a cop-rated party. That's genius.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's below, underneath it says bonus points if you're too old to be at a cop-rated party.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's funny. That would be great. A bunch of adults and like the cops bust in, and we're gonna call your parents, and everyone there, like median age 42.
Half of them say my parents are dead.
We are the parents, dumbass. That would be hilarious.
This one I do not agree with. Number 3 next on the list is get arrested.
No, that's not.
No.
There's many countries where you don't want to do that. Hi, Michaels.
right? No, genius thing only because it's great for me. The line underneath it says, "Now look, I'm not advocating serious crimes or anything, so put the knife down." Climb a mountain.
No, not needed. Never. You know what's at the top? Nothing. Nothing. Regret.
The same view you can get if you go on YouTube. Look at somebody else's journey.
I've never. Not only have I not attempted the girls' grind, I've never gone to the girls' grind. I've never literally been at. That's a lie. I've been there once, but no. There's no need.
Well, you've been on Grouse Mountain,
nothing.
though.
I've been on Grouse Mountain, sure.
Yeah.
Not to climb.
I've never seen the grind, but
there's a road you drive up.
Yeah, I took the lift.
I did not. You know what you do once you get to the top? You take the lift back down.
That's right. That's exactly right. You walk around, you see a bear sitting in a closed shelter and pen, and feel sad for him, and then you go home.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's it.
You don't need to climb a mountain, kids. It's okay. Metaphorically, yes, find a mountain and climb it.
Yeah.
In reality, no. You just got to climb back down. What the fuck is the point? Wasting time.
Oh, yeah, but you never, ever hear about the descent.
No, well, of course not. It's stupid.
Everybody talks about, oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. You know, what was the walk down like? Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Nothing but tears and regret.
Every guy who climbed Everest, and then what?
Yeah.
Ask him, then what?
Climb it again.
The Sherpas got drunk and left us there, and we rolled down the mountain. Like, there's no, what do you, it's just waste of time. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I do not abide.
These next two definitely going hand in hand. Swim in the ocean.
Yes.
Sleep on the beach.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's kind of redundant with the sleep under the stars, though.
Well, unless you sleep on the beach on a cloudy night.
I don't see anyone doing that, but I'll let it go. Yeah, sleeping on the beach is magnificent.
Yeah. Pilot an aircraft.
Make
sure you
100%.
Just make sure you have permission.
Yeah, ish.
Don't just go and bust the fuck open one and I'm taking over. That's not gonna work.
Decently implied agreements. Fine, try it. I've done it. I flew a glider, and that was very cool. It's not a jet, but it was still a plane that I flew, and that was fucking dope.
I was supposed to do that when I was younger and wasn't allowed. Jealous.
Was it because of the weight restriction?
No, I wasn't that fat back then.
Sorry,
my mom wouldn't let me. She said no. There's no way you guys are doing that.
You're grounded, knife nuts.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That didn't sound anything like Gord's mom, in case you guys were wondering.
So you know. I love the idea of this next one. Bury a time capsule and then open it many years later.
Yeah, I never did. And thank God, because I don't live anywhere near anywhere I would have done that. I never go retrieve it. But yeah, I think that's a cool idea. There's one here that's going to be open soon. I think it's in Vancouver somewhere. I don't remember where or why, but it was buried in the 1800s, and it's supposed to be cracked in 2050 or something like that.
Oh, really?
It'll be super cool. I don't remember the backstory. They were talking about it somewhere at some point recently. I'll look into it for you guys. Sorry, but yeah, that's a cool idea. Definitely do that.
Well, in 2019, they dug up a 100-year-old one.
That's cool.
That's the one. In Vancouver.
Not the one. That's not the one I'm talking about.
That's not the one in Vancouver?
That is very cool.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. I would like to bury one now with all some fucked up shit that I know about.
This is not a bad year to do it, actually.
Yeah, it's true.
The world's fucked up. Our podcast is doing great. That's a good idea. I think we will. Just imagine when my daughter's my age and she can go find that shit. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah. I would actually, one thing I would like to do is I'd like to get a copy of my hard drive of music and bury that in a time capsule with a functioning laptop and everything. I'll just put it all together in a air sealed little thing and then bury that. So then 50 years I can say, what were they listening to music 50 years ago? And have this insane music collection that I had.
You don't have to bury it. Just give it to Keith Richards. He'll show them.
Yeah, that's true. Ah. Okay. Let me see. So capsule. Take a cocktail mixing course. Learn how to make
Only
a bunch of drinks.
only if it's teaches you how to be like Tom Cruise in the movie Cocktail. Then yes.
So take a trick bartender's mixing course.
No, but legit just copying Tom Cruise in that movie. The other chicks, they're stupid.
Well, the next one after that one is host a cocktail party.
Yeah, I think you should. What like a nice classy one.
The classy one, yeah, literally, yeah.
We used to do that when we were young. We would have like theme parties, like white dress parties and shit. You gotta do that. It's cool. It's fun.
Never done that before.
Or like a black and white party or whatever. You know, they're cool. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Like class it up. Even if you're kids, you can class it up a bit.
And I've gotten wasted at parties, like at like weddings.
Guarantee I end up naked. Anyway, it doesn't matter what your dress code is. It's coming off at some point.
At some point. And I will be serving gin. Just saying.
You can just call me the Jaeger bomb.
Next one, skinny dip.
At one point you could. Carry on.
Yep. Agreed.
You're gone again, aren't you?
No, you hear me? Really?
There you are.
There I am. Okay. Hello. Okay.
That joke was that bad it shut down Skype.
Just Skype said that's it. We need a break. Give me a minute. The next one was skinny dip.
Yes.
Yes.
More than once.
Yes.
I would expand that to go to a nude beach.
Well, we're gonna probably that's probably on here somewhere.
But definitely skinny dip. Absolutely. It feels wonderful in a nice lake or something. It's the best.
Pretty wild. Grow your own food.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I
think
had
everybody should do that anyway.
I had a plot in a community garden with a girlfriend and her mom. And it was a blast. It was like one of the funnest summers I ever had. Just we had blueberries and I don't know, green peas and I forget what else. I don't even remember everything we had, but it was super fun and like zen, like it's super relaxing too at the same time. It's always cool when you can be doing labor and it's relaxing. That's awesome. Definitely 100% agree with that one.
Absolutely. For those that are still in school, have a Ferris Bueller day.
Yes. One.
Yeah. Just the one.
I never got into skipping school because that's where all my friends were. Why would I not want to be there?
Yeah. That was my whole thing.
But yeah, one Ferris Bueller day, absolutely. Especially if you can end up with a chick like he did. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. This is something I have actually done twice in my life, and I do highly recommend it. Dress the part, have some fun. Go to an expensive open.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's actually fun.
I did go to expensive anything. I did it at the Hotel Vancouver, $400 a night room, and we dressed the part, and we just pretended we belonged there for a weekend. It was a blast.
No, there are a couple in here I'd like to see that are on this list. If they're not, I will add a couple after. But yeah, for sure, that one. Yep, definitely do the open house. It's a lot. It's actually pretty fun when you get into it. Just don't get sucked into it and sign anything, you idiot.
Don't do that. And just so you guys don't, the younger, maybe a little confused who follow our show, this doesn't mean get drunk and walk into someone's house where the door's unlocked. This is a different thing. Research it a bit.
Exactly.
Walk into an open house.
This next one I actually don't recommend anymore. Research your family tree.
No, don't.
No.
If you don't know about them, there's a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, but just so everybody does know, this is very well known. It's admitted on every level. The biggest way to find your family history is through ancestry.com. Ancestry.com, all the information that goes into that one, all that information goes to the fucking CIA. That's actually true.
It's all owned by the Church of Scientology. So it goes to wherever the Church of Scientology decides it goes.
Yeah. So.
Don't. Make up a fantastic story about your family tree. If you don't know it. That could be the thing you create. Everyone's supposed to invent your family tree.
Yes.
Mine's got robots and ninjas and cool as shit. A bear.
Mine has no slavery.
I have an uncle who was a bear.
Was he Russian?
No.
Oh.
He married a Russian lady. They snuck off in a circus together. He was the first trapeze bear.
Talented bear, man. Well done. Part of the Hunt lineage there, right there. Now, this next one, this is one of those ones where on the surface, very innocent, but come on now. We all know that this ain't going to end well. Leave a note for a stranger.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely do. Just a weird random one. And it will torture them forever. It's so funny.
See? And that's what I'm talking about. Because this literally says, brighten someone's day with writing a nice uplifting note. Or
It doesn't have to be nasty. Just something like confusing. It's just something really vague too, where like just, hey, I saw that.
Yeah. I know what you did last summer.
Don't even elaborate. Just be like, oh, so you know what's even to extend that really further? Break into someone's house.
Mhm.
Don't take anything, and just that's it. Just break in and then just leave. For the rest of their lives, they're going, what the fuck did he take? Fuck, I can't tell what he took. It's driving me insane.
Make sure you leave footprints that go through every room.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go through everything, root through that, and take nothing. Don't take. In fact, leave one thing.
Yeah, leave something that wasn't there before. That's even better.
With a note.
With a nice note.
With a nice note, yeah. In that case, leave the nice note. Oh,
Love
we should
the
be
flower arrangements on the main floor.
We should be
Left
doing
you a
this on
gift.
a road.
Good luck finding it.
This should be our road trip. All the things on this list. Keep this list.
All right.
Print it and keep it. And this will be. We'll do one thing on every day of our road trip.
Oh man. All right. Well, the next one is give blood.
Yes.
Definitely.
Doesn't have to be your own.
It doesn't specify. Just give blood. Walk into a blood bank and say, "Yeah, here, can you just wring out this collar?"
You
And
donate a
some
kidney. You donate a kidney and you're a hero. You donate 57 of them and you're a suspect in a string of murders.
Splitting hairs, Jesus. Next one, Google yourself. Well, we saw the results of when I did that, so
I don't think that's necessary. It's kind of narcissistic, really, on a small scale, and really not. It's don't not Google yourself. Like I don't recommend against it, but it's not necessary to do.
Ride in a limo.
Yeah, I don't. It's not. Why? What? It's a car that's 10 feet longer than every other car. What's the big fucking? Don't worry about it. It's not cool. They're filthy, all of them.
I can't even count how many times I've done it. So.
Yeah, it's a shitty cab that's bigger than all the other shitty cabs.
But depending where you're going, it can be cheaper to get the limo than it could be to take a cab.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, we used to take them in Vancouver all the time. Everyone throws in $10. It's like $100 an hour. If you're with more than 4 people, it's worth it. Like, but it's just a cab ride. It's nothing. You don't have to do that before you die.
It's just a nice way to be able to drink in the back somewhere when you drive. Of course, nowadays, kiboshing that a little bit. The next one, watch all of the James Bond films.
Absolutely don't.
Just leaving it at that.
Go watch Flies Grow on Shit. And imagine a cool car driving around in a circle while it happens.
With a whole bunch of outlandishly planned, stupid executions that would never happen.
And just, hey, how can I watch 4 very rapey guys destroy some shit?
Watch the James Bond movie. Perfect.
And that fucking Daniel Craig. Oh, I'm not going to ruin this happy episode talking about Daniel Craig.
Oh, man. Next one. Try a sensory deprivation tank.
One every day of your life. Not one. You can't do that shit once. It's addictive as hell.
The deprivation take, really?
Oh yeah, they're expensive, but they're they're magic.
It says here goes, I once had this experience described to me as medication on crack.
Yeah, it can be terrifying. You're left alone with just your thoughts and nothing else. Like you don't know where your mind's going to go in that situation.
From a guy who suffers from night terrors, I don't think I want to be a part of that.
No, you're wide awake.
Yeah, but I don't like where my
But
mind wanders.
your five senses cease to exist.
Oh.
You don't smell, taste, feel, see, or hear anything.
Oh my god, that just sounds like torture for me.
It's just you and your brain.
My tinnitus would be deafening.
It could be, yeah.
Just going on in my fucking ear the whole time. This isn't fun for me.
I never experienced tinnitus.
Oh, it's horrible.
Maybe an 8-itis, maybe a 9-itis. I never got the tinnitus.
Oh, I swear there's some
You're
nights
welcome.
it's like a 15-itis. Very, very fucking frustrating.
That was dumb to math nerds and sufferers of a horrible affliction.
Next one. Give your lunch to a homeless person.
Yeah, do that. That's super cool.
Yeah. Oh, and but there's actually one thing to do it better yet. Give your lunch to a homeless person. Don't videotape yourself doing it.
Yeah. That's
Try
a nice
that.
asterisk. Do that.
Try that. Because if you videotape yourself doing it, you're a dick.
And as I love the sentiment, but don't buy the rich person behind you, Tim Hortons. Buy one for a dude on the street.
Yeah.
I like the sentiment where everyone's buying for everyone in the lineup or whatever, but they all got money in their hand. Help
They're
someone
all
who
there
doesn't.
to buy for something. Yeah.
But great effort anyway. And yes, that's a really good one.
I really like the next one. Get in a mud fight.
Yes, do 100%.
Absolutely.
Arrange a giant mud fight somewhere.
Yes. And try to inform the people you're going to get in the mud fight with, but you don't have to.
So I'm going to put a B-side to that one.
Mm-hmm.
If someone inadvertently drags you in a mud fight, just go with it. Don't beat them up. Don't get mad. It's fun. Have fun.
Yeah.
Remember fun? I remember fun. You guys
Yeah.
should try it. Yeah, mud fight for sure. These are getting better.
Yes, they are. Protest something.
Protests with me and Gord. Yes.
Yes. Fuck yes. Do karaoke.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I used to do it all the time, like at least twice a week.
I'm going to read you what it says. It says, I don't even have to explain this one because karaoke is awesome, especially bad karaoke. Unless Gwyneth Paltrow is involved.
Does it really say that?
Yeah. Make sure you have a signature song too. Mine is I Touch Myself by the Divinyls because making people feel awkward is funny. I like this guy.
Mine was always Enter Sandman and Come On Feel the Noise.
Oh. My most successful one is Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth.
Nice. I had a buddy named Sean Hatchie. Hey, Sean Hatchie, if you're listening from Calgary. He used to rock New Orleans is Sinking. I don't even like that song, but he made it cool as shit.
That means he sang it on fucking in tune then.
Yeah, he did. He was great. He was phenomenal. But he was one of those guys too. Now, don't be this karaoke guy. Like the guy who does the same song every week and 6 days a week he's at home just fucking sweating it out, practicing in front of the TV. Like,
No.
You don't have to be. It's karaoke, man.
Yeah. Challenge yourself.
No one's in the odd. David Foster's not there looking for the next Celine Dion. Don't worry about it. No. Fuck karaoke.
You've never heard of anybody being discovered at a karaoke. It just
Never
hasn't
will.
happened. No, it just won't happen. Next one. Get your fortune read. Agreed.
Or-
If you have money burning a hole in your pocket that you would just rather see getting thrown to the fucking wind,
Send it to Eric and Gord, and we will get our staff fortune teller to do that for you. Sure.
and we're so good, our staff fortune teller, I'm actually going to tell you guys, we actually have the ghost of Sylvia Brown. That's our fortune teller. So it's...
But we call her Madam Cleo Brown Knife Nuts.
She does knifey things too.
That's how she tells your fortune.
That's right. She
Throws
was
a bunch of
knives
knives at a
at your face.
at a. There's a midget that is now caged with the trapeze bear, who's retired now, but he lives with this midget. And Madam Cleo Knife Nuts lines him up against the wall and chucks all at once. She throws 70 knives with one hand, left-handed.
And she's
And
right-handed.
the way they fall, it's like runes. They spell your story out to her.
Very nice.
But much like John Smith, she's the only one that can read it.
It was really elaborate.
It was.
All right, so counting down the final.
Imagine me in a sensory deprivation chamber where this fucking mind goes.
I would like to record it. Just saying. Last four. Swim under a waterfall.
100%.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Man, I cannot agree with this next one enough. I actually try to do this whenever I can. Go on an aimless drive or walk for that matter. Just
Definitely.
without a purpose, without a direction, just get out and leave and just go and see where you get taken.
Any trip, take a canoe
Yeah.
and don't know where you're going. Just,
Yeah.
and aimless. Yeah, I used to walk. That's how I found my way around Vancouver when I first moved there. The first year, what I would do is I borrow my roommate's bus pass and I would take a bus as far as I felt like going. And then I would try to walk home.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Terrifying in a city like that when you've never been to one.
It's very true.
But I definitely agree with that one. Absolutely.
Now, this next one pretty much already got covered pretty much twice, which is go stargazing.
Yeah. You could do that all at once.
Yeah.
Sleep under
Stargazing.
the stars
sleep
on
under
the beach.
Yeah.
Look up.
Look up. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so disappointed with the last one. Oh.
The last one is read a list of 50 things to do before you die. What?
No. Follow a dream.
Or a pop star home.
There you go. Follow a pop star home. There we go. That is fucking perfect.
Dream. Oh. My dream is to go back and rewrite that list without that on it. Can I follow that dream?
Right? I fully agree, man. Jesus Christ. Wait, did you hang? What is your? There's a thing called, because one of the things it suggests is like, when it said, well, getting your fortune read, it says, well, if you don't want to do that, then get a biscuit reading.
Get a biscuit? Yeah, read my biscuit.
Yeah, people read your forehead.
Oh, yeah, phrenology. Yeah, that's very credible. Do that.
It's just, it's called the biscuit reading.
Yeah, it's phrenology. They study the bumps on your head. They thought it was scientific at one time.
No, this is different from that. This is actually different from that because this is literally known as biscuitology.
Okay, well, is this on a computer or paper or what? Because you have to send that to Ian. You have to.
To who?
Thorskin.
Oh, yeah.
Alan.
Okay.
Alex?
Yeah.
Alex.
Alex.
Ian.
Alex.
Who the fuck is Ian? Alex. Ian. Hate that guy. Don't send it to him.
I was gonna say, what the
Alex,
fuck?
who is the host of the show. Have you seen this shit? The town is all into it now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's now endorsed by the town. He's got the official Shrewsbury Town podcast, and it's the Shrewsbury Biscuit. That's what it's called. So you got to send him that.
Alex Whiteley.
Got to send it to him. That's it's a very cool podcast, by the way. But now he does like historical shit from the city, and like the city's all behind him on it. And they endorse him and stuff. It's very awesome for him. I'm very, very happy for him. But it's called the Shrewsbury Biscuit. So biscuitology. He will love that shit forever.
Yeah. All I did was I just posted on his wall. I just had thoughts and then a link.
Tell him Merry Christmas for American Guard. Merry thanks Hallowismas for American Guard.
Thanks, Hallow Christmas From Eric and Gord. There we go. I'll even tag you in it. There you go.
They don't do Thanksgiving or Halloween. They're going to be weirded out by that statement.
Wow, I actually spelled it wrong.
Can't spell a made-up word wrong.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
I made it up. That's how it's spelled. The H is silent. It's a made-up word. There's no wrong.
All right, there you go. That's great. That's genius. I'm glad we did that. Oh my god, that's
That
just
was-
so funny.
Got to be one of the funnest random things we've done since we started doing random things on the show. Thank you very much for that one.
No problem. I enjoyed that one.
Was a very cool thing and a good time of year to bring it up too. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very genuine. That was a blast. I enjoyed that very much.
But that was fun.
I know listeners are like, what did he just do? Was he just nice?
Did Eric just agree? Did Eric just do something nice for Gordon? Say something nice about Gordon? The
Did
hell?
he say something nice about anything ever? I think he did. No. Right, watch, this one won't record now.
Yeah, of course.
Skype just shut down permanently.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry. That's just funny. Oh my god. So yeah, so there's that.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm.
I already said that. Enough's enough. Fucking get over it. But keep that list. Keep that. Definitely send that to me or something. We have to do that. That will be the nature of our road trip. We'll do a 50-day road trip. We'll do one of those every day.
Yeah.
And encourage whoever is in the town that we happen to be in to do it with us. Although I'm starting to think America, the way you're dropping off in our listenership, this whole road trip might have to switch to India.
Yep.
At least part of it's live in a foreign country. We can only do it for a day, but we still live there.
We'll still make it work.
Anyway, kids, I think let's end on a high note, should we?
You know what? I think so. I think we've done well with this.
It's very late for Gord. I work incredibly early tomorrow. This was a lot of fun, kids. I think if there's one where I would really, really enjoy your emails would be, what would you add to this list? Please send us emails. gwynethpaltrowsvagina@gmail.com. That would be awesome. I would love to hear your contribution to this. And let's keep this one going for a while. It'd be funny.
My face just exploded.
Gross. So
It's got everywhere.
until I get a new co-host with a face, take care of each other.
I couldn't speak because I blew my face off. Fuck me, I got the hiccups too. Apparently, I'm falling apart.
I'm stopping the recording now.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.